Some Frenchman wrote that. Yeah, that's the one. Not so cheery, is it? Especially if you believe it's true. That when it comes down to it, none of us are really free. Most of us have a family, a career, responsibilities. At least I do. But when I get on my bike, I always feel exactly the same. I feel free. I guess you could say I was liberated by a steel-framed dragon, the perfect centaur, the freedom machine. Motorcycles have been in my life since an early age. At just 3.5, my father built me my first motorbike. To be clear, he wasn't fulfilling his own expectations. He was feeding my passion, a passion that's changed and adapted to my own personal evolution along my journey. First by competing in the British and World circuits, including the Isle of Man TT. And after settling in Los Angeles in 2008 by promoting motorcycle culture through MotoGeo, my YouTube channel. This labour of love has carried me to all sorts of exotic destinations around the world.
Just get on your motorbike and go for a ride.
But this adventure begins in my own backyard, Baja, California. I set off with no itinerary, but to learn and experience other paths to freedom. I wanted to discover how other people achieve the same sense of fulfillment that I get from riding a motorcycle. Ultimately, I hope to come home with a better quote than the Frenchman's. After crossing the border in Tijuana, the rugged terrain reminded me of a chat I had with my good friend Roland Sands while he was customizing my Ducati Scrambler for this adventure.
Every once in a while you just need to get on a bike and disappear, right? You need to just be like, I'm out, I'm gonna go live, that's it, you go and live.
So what are you dreaming up here for me then on this Scrambler?
You want to do something that's going to work for what you want to accomplish, you know? You're going to Mexico, so things got to work good. It's got to do its job. I want to make people happy because that's what motorcycles are about, right?
Yeah.
They're kind of about enjoying what you're doing. Just to be around you and see that stoke and how much stoke you had for 2 wheels kind of reignited some stuff for me too, so I think I'm proud. Yeah. I'm proud of you. Being on a bike for 8 hours and struggling through like crazy terrain.
Yeah.
It makes you appreciate things, you know? It really does.
You just sat on top of this engine, feeling the wind in your face, and you're controlling it with a tiny movement of your wrist. You really are a part of what's going on. You sat on the engine.
The smells, the sounds.
Yeah. The vibration from the bike.
The temperature, the weather, everything.
Yeah.
This feels right, man. Now, I'm sure that Mexico is going to be a good way to do that for you. I'm jealous already, because I want to go.
My first destination was Guerrero Negro, a small village close to Mulegé, which boasts the largest salt works in the world. I'd had some experience with salt riding through the flats in Bonneville, Utah, so I know what kind of damage it does to a bike, especially the chain. I needed fresh water ASAP. It didn't take long for the local fishermen to offer me a hand.
Ah, perfect. Yeah, gracias. Thank you.
Although I didn't ask their thoughts about freedom, or if they felt free, I kept asking myself, are they freer than me? I'm sure they have their own problems and fears, but none of that seemed to be getting to them on that particular evening. I was starting to ease into the freedom of the journey, so I decided it was best to skip the hotel for the night. It was time to get back to my quest to find a better quote to define freedom. This definitely was the best one I'd found so far. My next destination was Rancheria San Fernando, a small and remote settlement located 13,000 feet above sea level.
Buenos días.
Hola.
¿Cómo estás, amigo? ¿Cómo le va?
Yeah.
Bienvenidos.
Fantastic.
Sierra. Muy
What
bonito.
an incredible road.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mulas. Muy bonito.
You like my mule?
Thank you. No, no sé.
No? You don't want to go?
No, no es para mí. No,
No?
no, no.
Come on.
No, no. Ok.
Yeah, man, you look fast.
Ok. Es mejor que Mula. ¿Mula?
Yeah.
¿Sí o no? Vamos a dar una paseadita.
1 horsepower. Here?
Ah, no, es de capelo.
Okay.
Hola, vamos. Hacia arriba.
Hey.
Freno. Como moto.
This has a mind of its own. Very, very secluded, very quiet.
Ya, así es. Estamos aquí en el panteón. Están las pinturas rupestres.
Oscar explains he takes visitors on a 5-hour ride by mule to see work of a highly sophisticated culture now extinct. Cave paintings that illustrate their relationship with their environment. These paintings are no doubt quotes of some sort.
Este rancho tiene más de 100 años. Mi papá, 82 años.
Yeah.
Siempre ha él vivido. Yo, 46 años aquí siempre. A mí me gusta aquí el rancho, andar con las cabras haciendo queso. Y llevar personas al cañón. Es lo que más me ha gustado. Siempre he viajado mucho con mucha gente de otro lado.
You don't think about moving to town?
No, Estoy libre aquí, ando a gusto, no me obliga nadie, no tengo patrones, no trabajo con patrones.
Yeah! That's always good.
Yes.
After leaving Rancheria San Fernando behind, I ended up in the beaches of Playa Balandra in La Paz. It was the perfect day for a stroll on the sand and to meet a beautiful mermaid.
Hey, what's that thing?
It's a monofin. It's a fin to free dive.
You look like you've got all sponsors. Is this your profession? This is what you do?
Yes, I dive for 5 years already and I represent my country. I've broken 16 national records for Mexico.
So how long can you hold your breath for?
A bit more than 6 minutes.
That makes me feel out of breath just thinking about that. Are you not scared? I'd be petrified being under the water for so long.
You should try.
You teach me, I'll teach you. You know, let's go ride. Jamie.
Estrella. Breathing is the middle point between the mind, the body, and the emotions. So if you control your breathing, you can control your mind and your emotions.
Maybe I'll do this next time I start freaking out at something.
Do you snorkel? Do you have some experience with a...
No, I'm from England. You don't get in the water in England. No, not unless you're drowning.
We are mostly water, so when I'm inside of there, I feel absolutely free and like I am part of the ocean.
Well, I ride a motorcycle and that's also really free. No sharks?
The sharks are not dangerous. They are completely calm and very joyful to swim with. Their reputation that they have, they don't deserve that. But if you see a shark on the water, you should feel very happy.
I feel the same about motorbikes, you know, like, they're not dangerous, you know, you should be happy. So
No, sharks are more safer than motorbikes.
It was time to fulfill my part of the deal and let her experience my own brand of freedom.
All right, well, this is my baby. This is my monofin. Before we start, we have to do a breathing.
She was a rider herself, so I'm sure she wasn't expecting much. That's why I decided to turn it up to 11. And I'm not talking about the MPH.
Hold tight.
Okay.
My plan worked. She had the time of her life. My soul was satisfied, but my stomach was growling. Estrella told me I should head to Loreto and try this traditional plate, almejas de tomadas, roasted clams. And that's how I met Raul, who had risen even earlier than me that morning to collect these clams. To roast them he used chamizo, an aromatic plant native to Baja. It took 20 minutes for the clams to be ready. And boy, was it worth the wait.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Bueno.
My journey resumed that morning with a ride around Loreto. When I came across some cool paintings in a window, I had to stop to get a closer look.
Scusa.
Hola.
¿Hablas inglés?
Well, better than your Spanish.
That helps. My name's Jamie.
Mucho gusto, Gabriel.
Hey, man, thank you. So what are you doing here, man?
Well, I'm making like a texture with this special mix paint with sand. I go to dunes and throw painting and make this special mix. If you want, you can come with me.
Let's go, man.
Let's go,
Let's
man.
go.
Painting over the dunes let me experience how it feels to be an artist. And freedom was definitely a part of it. As I was driving down the road, I heard a familiar noise. Engines, many of them, music to my ears.
Hola.
Hola.
Hey, my name is Jamie.
Hola, Jamie. Manolo.
Hey, is this a Baja truck?
Sí, de la Baja 1000, que es un clase 7.
Are you the driver?
No, the driver is here.
Hey, man. He doesn't look old enough to be a driver. How old is he?
He's 14.
Wow, man. You want to race?
Sí.
Yeah? You want to race?
Vamos.
Yeah, let's race. Can I join you? Yeah! Let's do this! Go!
That ride in the truck changed my perception of one of my favourite quotes.
Yes! Wow, you were flying!
You like a ride? It's a good ride.
That was incredible. With a motorcycle, I'm thinking danger, and he's just going faster, like, ah!
Okay.
Thank you again. Awesome. Brilliant.
Okay.
As I was moving through some beautiful mountains, I decided to stop getting so caught up in quotes defining freedom. After all, many just contradict themselves, even if they're coming from the same person. Others take the more cynical approach. Or a slightly dangerous one. And then there's an anal retentive point of view. And finally, the bumper sticker angle. I needed to clear my head. So I went off to explore the nearby bays. I'd heard Baja Concepcion was the best around. And to get there, I took my own freeway. Palapas were calling me like sirens to a sailor. I was overdue for a good nap, but first a quick freshen up. Nothing too intense though. And then off to dreamland in this paradise. I dreamt about my good friend and world champion racer, Max Biaggi. We had a talk about what he feels when riding a bike.
It's like to go to dance with the best dancer women in the world. So it's just dancing for you and you just go with her. And you do like crazy, amazing thing, but just natural, just this kind of feeling. I will never stop racing. Still, my mind is going around the track and thinking to shifting gear, go to the next corner. I will never end up, always thinking dancing is possible. Life is beautiful, life. It's emotion and everything moves with emotion. Even the simple job, simple routine. If you have some emotion into it, everything can be changed. Can be color, can be better, can be more enthusiasm. Even if it's normal things. If you have motivation, you can give more.
Although my time in Baja was almost over, there was still time to find inspiration. This time, in the small town of Todos Santos.
Dude, nice bike, man.
Yeah, man.
You mind if I sit on it?
No, man, crack on.
Dude, this thing is awesome.
Yeah, this is the new Ducati Scrambler, man. We've been everywhere on it.
It looks like a blast to ride.
Just so much fun, so much freedom, and the sound that comes out of it. Oh,
So compact and tight.
Yeah.
Would you like to get some coffee?
Sure, I'd love to.
So driving down the Baja must have been pretty fun, huh?
I just love it, man. It's nothing better than just riding a beautiful open road and the sunrise or sunset. And
Dude, you're describing surfing right there. Man.
oh, really? Is that how you feel?
I definitely feel that way. Once you figure out the basics, it just becomes a way of losing yourself from, everyday life. Anytime you could find those tiny little moments in life, where you really feel yourself free.
Yeah.
It can really, really take you somewhere.
Well, man, everything you've said makes me want to try surfing. So should we try it?
Let's do it.
Brilliant, let's go.
All right.
Can we put some wheels on it?
We can put some training wheels on it. So we're gonna do a couple quick little lessons here on how to stand up on your board. So go down.
Yeah.
Hop up, push up.
Yeah.
Put your feet, perfect. So let's get in the water. You don't have time to think about other things, you know? It's just you and the ocean.
And a free ride, I mean, you don't have to pay anything for that.
Yeah. Well, I hope you keep on doing it, man. Come back and surf again.
Oscar's hospitality made me realise that I should stop worrying so much about my own freedom and start making it possible for others instead. So I decided to visit a small local orphanage that had recently been devastated by a hurricane. I thought the kids would get a kick out of going for a spin.
Welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Well, Jamie, this is Hogar del Niño. Children who are cases of neglect, abandonment, molestation. And these rooms were intended to be classrooms, but right now they're bedrooms. Our brand new wood shop, the old one was blown away in the hurricane completely.
Okay.
Kids make these cutting boards that are absolutely beautiful when they're done. So we sell these cutting boards for 400 pesos.
Is for a bank account for each child.
So they all have savings accounts.
Brilliant. And a duck.
Yes, we have lots of animals.
One of the purpose of the place, you know, to involve the children with the animals.
Well, you certainly do. We have a three-legged dog.
Yeah.
He looks so happy. It's like everybody gets cared for.
It's incredible how the children come and how after like weeks, 2 weeks, their faces start to change.
The goal here is to give them a normal life and a happy life and to rebuild their self-esteem and be productive citizens.
And then I realised I could leave them with something more than just a good memory. The passenger van that we'd used to transport the crew around while making this film. So I've got a surprise for you. You want to see it? Yeah? No, more, come on. Come look, come look, come. Who wants to paint the van? Yeah? Put your hand in. Come on, everybody. Come on. Go! Yeah! Let's go. You want to go ride? Where's your bike? Let's go find your bike.
You know, we want to impact the future generation, but the only way I can do is to change that life right now. You know, because the adults maybe never change, but the kid have a hope for the future.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you
for doing
so much.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you.
Yeah, honestly, brilliant.
That was the last of my adventures in Baja. I'd met some amazing people there and realised that there's a few other ways to live life to the fullest. Still, I hadn't found a way to challenge the Frenchman's idea that we're no longer free after we're born. Perhaps freedom is too complex to capture in a quote, And the only way to grasp it is by chasing it every day.